Good afternoon. Today, I want to talk about my goals for my second year of college. So I just finished my freshman year of college literally a few weeks ago already, and it's kind of just wild that my summer break is like way longer than it was before, except for if I decided to take summer classes, which I'm actually not this year at least. So I basically have a really long summer break, which doesn't really end until around the end of August and the beginning of September. My summer break already started May 20th. I'm clearly really long. Let's see what kind of goals I have for my second year, my sophomore year of college. Let's get started. So my first goal for this year, both the fall and spring semester, is to actually pass my classes, of course. This year, I guess especially the second semester of freshman year has demonstrated that college classes can be difficult sometimes, and one of them especially was Calc 2, which was really difficult, but somehow I still managed to pass that class. And it did make me realize how difficult some classes can be, not only because of the content of that class, but with how the material is presented and how much work you're given. And at some point, I kind of need to figure out what kind of resources that I need to make sure that I'm able to pass each class. My second goal, I want to join a few more clubs. Last semester, I joined the Filipino American Student Association as well as the Cinema Club, and I think halfway through I stopped showing up to Cinema Club, so my goal is to actually start showing up to those clubs that I'm in again, and then maybe also considering joining a few other clubs that I haven't really considered joining and try to get a bit more involved with various other student associations. I also want to start a club for cubing, or like solving the Rubik's Cube. I feel like there are a bunch of people at my college who do solve Rubik's Cubes. I've met a few people in my public speaking class who know how to solve the Rubik's Cube, but I think I want to make a club where it's like, I remember watching this from a Tio Cubes video where his school had a club where cubers can hang out and you can teach non-cubers who are interested how to solve the cube, and I kind of want to do that at my college as well. And I feel like it'd be really interesting to try to figure out how to not only host the club, but also maybe even try to organize a Rubik's Cube competition somewhere in my college, because I feel like it'd be really interesting, and I've actually been thinking of doing exactly that for quite a while now, both in my high school, which I never ended up actually figuring out how to do, and now in my college. Okay, so my final goal for this video and my third goal for sophomore year is to figure out exactly what I want to do and what I actually enjoy doing. So I guess for this one, it's just I'm basically going to be trying to explore what kind of things I want to do, and I think that will tie in really good with trying to join the other like student organizations that I've been wanting to join, and by taking the different classes that I'm currently trying to take. So I guess by that I mean, like, I want to figure out like what kind of things I actually do like to study that also gives me the same amount of credit that will allow me to graduate, and pretty much also try to make it to where it makes it a lot more easier for me to actually enjoy learning and give me a good sense of the difficulty of the class and how I can actually pretty much study and make it to where I can even do difficult classes or whatever. So yeah, so some thoughts before I end this video. I think it's definitely going to be really interesting to try to figure out how I can actually reach these goals. And I guess now that I'm making this video and that I made the video with the Notion setup a few days ago, it's an excuse for me to put those 3 goals in my yearly goals section that I haven't updated in like months. And I think it will definitely be interesting to figure out what ways I can be able to both manage my school life, my social life, and content creation, and trying to also do filmmaking or whatever once I start to get into that a bit more this year. So I really want to be able to reach those goals and also try to make better study habits, because last semester, I guess this goes for both the spring semester and the fall semester from last year, that my study habits weren't really that great, and I think trying to balance them out out next year and also trying to plan out how my weeks and days will go between each classes, what kind of work I want to do each day, would probably help me actually get things in on time and pretty much make it so where the pace that the class is going is also the pace in which I'm learning, which I think I want to get it to at some point so I can pass my classes and also succeed in what I actually want to do. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.